Even though we face the difficulties of today and tomorrow, I still have a dream.
Yes.
It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream. I have a dream that one day
Yes.
this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal. I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, the sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood. I have a dream.
Thank you, Sansu. It's for you, Sansu. The Sansu Show. Sansu. Take a look, it's for you. It's from your point of view. It's Sansu. Thank you, Sansu. It's for you, Sansu. The Sansu Show. Sansu. Take a look, it's for you. It's from your point of view. It's Sansu.
Hi everyone! Welcome again to the Sansu Show. Another week. Magandang umaga, magandang hapon, magandang gabi, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whatever you are. You have to excuse my voice right now because I just, recovering from a bad cold and stuff like that. So I'm not drinking wine today. I'll be drinking hot tea with lemon and ginger. But anyway, welcome again, my online family and friends, to another Sansu Show episode. I'm just so happy to see you guys. And there's a lot of things happening. I mean, there's a good news and the bad news. But anyway, before we start the show today, because I'm so excited, I'm so honored to have actually my co-host, first of all, and also my our two guests today. Oh my God, I can't believe we have them. I mean, these are distinguished people. I mean, it's really, there's some point I'm going to be serious, tonight. But anyway, before we start the show, as you know, if you live in California or if you live in the United States, you know that the California wildfire, update is about the high wind and it's still going on. God, when is it gonna end, you guys? It's like 25 people already died, and also like 40,000 acres are already been damaged by the fire. This is really one of those unspeakable, disaster that's happening in California. It's so sad. This is just a shocking thing. I know that in the summertime, there's a lot of fire going on in the forest, and I mean in the high hills and stuff like that. But this is just unbelievable, you guys. Oh, I mean, I don't know what am I wearing my eyeglasses, but anyway, I just want to have a little silent moment to have a prayer for for everyone who's the victim of the wildfire and also that passed away. Um, I just want to say, God be merciful to those suffering from the fire or from this horrible incident and the destruction and everything, that I hope there's a light that this is going to end, and light to the end of the tunnel, that this is going to stop, and I hope they will find a solution for it. God, please, mercy and grace, and also to the firefighters, and also to the medical responders. Thank you so much, for an endless thank you, gratitude to all of you. This wildfire is the most tragic thing that happened in California. And as I mentioned, it impacted a lot of families. And so if you want to help, please go to the Red Cross website or the Shelter Partnership website, shelterpartnership.org. And if you want to donate or you want to volunteer your time, because they really need it. Okay. So now after that, another one. Okay. The latest buzz is, oh my God, I can't help it. TikTok. I'm just learning to use TikTok. I'm just learning to put some videos in there. Now it's going to disappear. They have till Sunday, you guys. That's the latest buzz. They're only going to have Sunday to make it happen, to stay in business here in the United States. So come on, you guys. Just join here in the U.S. Just sell it. Or else goodbye TikTok. We're gonna do some talk tick or something. Well, Reels is gonna be buzzing, because a lot of people are putting stuff in Reel or Instagram now. So TikTok, yeah, you have till Sunday. But I guess they said that after Sunday, if they don't really respond or they don't want to move their business here in the U.S., that you cannot update your link. You can still use it, but you cannot update it anymore. So we'll wait till Monday next week and see if TikTok can still survive. Well, now let's have a good news, okay? The President Joe Biden just announced today that there's a ceasefire deal that has been reached on Wednesday to the end. Actually, it's reached today for the 15 months of fighting in Gaza Strip. And oh my God, that's the best news. The prayers being answered, you guys. It's about time to end this war. Nothing can gain from this war but death and destructions and everything. Good Lord. Thank you. It's been going on since December 1st, 2023. So January 19, it will be a big day. Yes, Israel and Hamas have agreed to a ceasefire in the Gaza Strip to begin on January 19. This 42-day ceasefire aims to actually halt the 15-month conflict and facilitate the release of hostages held by Hamas. Whoo! Good news. So that's our chica for today. Now let's move on to our show. And now my co-host today, she's a good friend of mine, a very, very dear friend of mine. I've known her, for a very long time. And she's like the same thing as with my mom. She won the student canteen in the Philippines, undefeated champion. And she's been singing all her life, and she's like me, mestiza. So please help me welcome Bunny Luisa Ball Mendoza. Hi, Di.
Hello. Good evening,
Red
everybody.
hair. I didn't know you're Irish. No.
Hello. You never know. Hey, you'd be surprised. But yes, bago ang lahat, magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat, sa Pilipinas, sa buong mundo, kung saan man sulok ng mundo, mga Pilipino, at sa aking pinanggalingan sa Bisaya. Maayong gabi sa inyong tanan. Maayong gabi Bisaya taday.
Sa Pilipinas, buntag tarun.
Buntag taron ay buntag, maayong buntag di ay sus nasayop na taan ni Pete Senior, Viva Pete Senior.
Yes, Viva Santo
Yes,
Niño.
Sinulog 2025. Yes.
Yes. My girl, you still look good. Look at you.
Hello. Hey.
No. So I just want to say thank you so much for being my co-host tonight.
Oh my God, Di, it's a pleasure, Di. We've been doing this for some time now, you know. That's how we do it.
Yes, and to talk about Dr. Martin Luther King,
Yes.
he's our you said he's our idol. He's the one that really helps us. Without his civil rights movement, I don't think we'd be able to have all this freedom. A minority in this country. So either you're Filipino or any whatever race you are, we owe him a lot. Okay, and today is his birthday. So happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Okay, don't get me started now. Don't
Okay,
get me started.
I can't,
Gonna be a party up in here. Okay.
I can't laugh. I can do it because of I'm still recovering from my cold.
I know. A lot of people have been hit with this one. Yeah.
Yes.
Pretty bad. Ingat-ingat lang po. Inom ng vitamins, lots of water, hydrate
Yes.
yourself. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes. Okay, so is this something you want to say hi to our family and friends out there in the Philippines?
Say that again, please.
Would you like to say anything to our kababayan in the Philippines?
Of course, I'm mesmerized, Dai. Mesmerized ako sa beauty mo. I'm so freaking mesmerized here. I'm somewhere out there. But of course naman, I just started with Viva Pitsenor. It's our patron saints in Cebu City's feast right now. So they are already getting busy. A lot of tourists that wants to witness it, and experience it. And of course, our own people who's from the Philippines who travels and be there. And of course, I want to say hi to my mom. Mom, all the blessings and love for your health. Get stronger. And then, of course, my middle daughter, my beautiful daughter, Denise Louise, and Melly, our beautiful angels, and MM. And all our relatives out there, I can mention we're a tribe, back home. So for each and every one of them, the Ocampos, the Rendals, and the Herals, all of them. Yes.
So what could you say
Thank you.
about Dr. Martin Luther King Day? What can you say about him? Did he make a difference in your life?
Oh, most definitely. What is there not has been said about him? We all know that he spearheaded the civil rights movements, apart from already being a preacher to start, and then with his enormous love for equality and for the people, for the Black people, because at that time, that's where it started, the oppression and all that. We all know about that. And for him to share his wisdom, and to share his life and to die for it. I'm speechless. I cannot. There's no
Zero.
words. There's
No
no
word.
words. If people, when people do that, they're very like their dedication is immeasurable. If I said that right, you cannot measure it. So just for wherever he is, hope that he's at peace, and he surely has done a job that's a legacy to generations to come.
Oh, really? And also that I really hope, I have a dream speeches still have a long way to go. We're not even halfway there because of what's happening in this country, because the racism and everything that's happening. So we're just hoping at least we can make it past the half of what he mentioned about equality and unity and sisterhood and brotherhood and all those things. That there is no color in loving someone. That everyone, it doesn't matter what religion, what faith you exercise, that everyone should learn how to get along. And I really hope we make it to that point. But of course, that's a dream, and it's still going to be a dream. So
Well, something, there's been a change, but we can certainly use more change. So hopefully the new generation will learn from that and take after that, and even in their own individual lives. Like for me, the impact on me and what it means to me is to continue the good work on my own.
Yes.
Just start within me, and then to my loved ones, the closest loved ones, and then and so forth.
And to educate everyone,
Mhm.
especially people that are not born and raised here. Because
Yeah.
I didn't know anything about him until I got here in the US.
Exactly.
Because in the
Hmm.
Philippines, they don't teach Dr. Martin Luther King.
That's right.
They teach Black history, so we don't really know too much about it.
That's
So when I
right.
got here, I just like, who is he? What's going on? And the more I read about him, I said, oh my God, thank you, thank you. That's why we always have to celebrate his birthday, and today it is, so for that, I'm so excited about our first guest. Girl, I mean, you've known her for a very long time, but she's an amazing woman. I was reading her bio and everything. Woo! I mean, it was like, I salute. How do you say it? I salute. I mean, she's done a lot of things in her life. So, before further ado, I would like to introduce her to our viewers, or to our family, online family and friends. Please help us welcome Miss Sandra Gitter. Hi, Miss Sandra.
Hi, everybody. Good evening. Thanks for having me here. It's a
Yes, good
pleasure
evening.
being here tonight.
Yes. Oh, thank you, thank you. It's an honor. It's really an honor for us to have you in our show, because we most of the time we talk about the community and everything else, but you've done more than the community. You've done a lot that support that. So tell us a little bit about yourself, to our viewers out there. Can you give us a little bit of yourself to our viewers?
Well, it's a lot to me, but what would you like to know about me?
Well, were you
Well,
born and
staying on
raised in
staying on
California?
terms, I can get kind of off key, and I just want to say first off that I am by no means an expert nor a scholar on this subject. That's for sure. I just happen to love Bonnie as my friend. She asked me to join, and so she's good about that. Oh, Miss Jeter, would you help me with this and that? So I'm willing to help her, but I just want to say, well, stay on track here because I can lose focus. But excuse me. What comes to mind for me, so do you want me to say about me? Because I don't feel like this is really so much about me, but what would you like to know about me?
Well, are you a Californian, or you were born and raised in California?
No,
Or
I was actually from the Midwest, Northern Illinois. I was born in Rockford, Illinois in the 60s, 1960s. So I'm an old lady. Some of you probably weren't even born then. And
no, that's not the. You're not old. No one is old. I was gonna
no,
stop.
well, no, we aged though. And so no, I was just really coming to visit San Francisco to see my mom's niece. And when I got here, I realized she had these two lovely little girls and recently separated and wanted to work. So she kind of suggested that I stay and go back to school. And I wasn't really prepared for that. I had just graduated, but she's a wonderful woman. I stayed, and her little girls have grown up to be dynamic women. I don't know if Bonnie mentioned one of the little girls, the youngest one, just won the Congress seat for California. Her name is Latifah Simon. I'm really proud of her. So
Wow.
I'd like to think I had a little bit to do with that. So yeah, and just being here, I love the Bay Area. I love the people here. They're so easygoing, laid back, and relaxed, but they're not stupid. And so for me, it makes for a good mutual respect, and that mutual respect makes for a good vibe amongst each other. And that vibe, I've noticed, makes for a good flow of the city. So I love the Bay Area. And yeah, that's something about me, the beginning of me.
Oh, okay.
And,
So, Bunny, do you have a question to her?
I've just been smiling here, thinking that I am not in it. Like, okay, am I doing it right? I'm just like, looking cute and all that. Jesus, but yes, Miss Sandra Jeter. Um, I've known her for so long. You know, when our kids were still young, we were both very active as mothers. So we were um, an ardent supporter, or we were also very dedicated with PTA. So we were part of PTA for a long time, and very proud of that. That's how we really bonded through the years. And now our children are grown. Don't talk about age now. I don't want to be reminded with age. Okay, but yes.
So what's your question?
Okay. My question for Miss Sandra. Let's see. What influenced your decision to convert or practice Buddhism?
Buddhism. Well, I think now that I think about it, I kind of grew up in a very peaceful environment. Earlier on, probably by the time I was 10, I'd visit my neighbor across the street, also an African American family, and the mother had this Buddha statue that sat in the living room right by the window and would always catch my eye every time. It's like this ceramic. It could have been like a mother of pearl or something. I don't know. Beautiful little statue, not very tall, only about 6-7 inches tall, but it always attracted my attention. And then as I got older, moved to the Bay Area, my sister Joyce, I moved here first. My sister Joyce is 5 years older than I am, but she started practicing Buddhism before I did. And I didn't think it was something that I needed or wanted, and yet I was very wrong. It's been the best thing for my life. It allows me to think for myself and not put my total faith in something that I can't see. It actually teaches us to believe in ourselves and that we have the answers to most of our problems already. So I love Buddhism. I love the chanting, it's deep breathing, and it's relaxing. It's good for my life overall.
It is. Okay, so Miss Sandra, through meditation and spiritual practice, Buddhism strive to uncover their inner Shambhala. I don't know if I pronounce it right. Shambhala, connecting with their innate wisdom and compassion. Do you practice Shambhala? Part of your
No, because
practice?
there's so many different sects, SBCTS, sects of Buddhism, just as there is Christianity and I guess some different forms of Catholicism too, I suppose. And so no, I'm sure that word exists somewhere, but we follow the practice of Nichiren Daishonin's Buddhism, which is Nam-myoho Renge-kyo, and so that it allows us to really take responsibility for our lives and at all times, and to really work to be our best self, whatever that involves. So there's a lot involved in that as well, but
Okay,
yeah.
so Buddhism
Nice.
also has different structures. As you said, there's like Christian, like Catholic, or Baptist or Methodist, something like that, right?
Mm.
It's
Right.
different kind of practices. Oh, okay.
Right.
Yeah. So go ahead, Bunny. What's your question?
I'm just really curious because we've been friends for a long time, but I really don't know. How long have you practiced Buddhism, Miss Sandra?
Actually, next month will be 35 years. So half of my life I've been practicing Buddhism.
Nice.
And
Very
I've
nice.
met a lot of wonderful people from every nationality. My
Nice.
friends and associates are from all over the world. So I tell people I don't have to travel all over the world because the world comes to me. That's how I look at it. My friends
Nice.
are from so many areas, and so I love that about them. And
Nice.
it really enriches my life completely, just to have so many different variations of people in my life.
Beautiful.
So with Buddhism, do you have to go to the temple, or you can actually practice it anywhere, right? You don't have to go to the temple.
Right, and we actually don't go to the temple. There is a temple, I believe, in Panol. I've been there once initially, but there's been a break between the lay organization of Nichiren Daishonin's or Nichiren Shoshu Buddhism and the priesthood, because the priesthood was doing things that the lay organization didn't think were appropriate for Buddhism, like spending lots of money, having different kind of situations going on and using the money that the members had contributed. So we kind of spoke up, the lay organization of Nichiren Daishonin's Buddhism, and that particular priesthood, the reformists, said we don't want to be a part of your priesthood anymore, your temple anymore. So we separated in about 1990. That's when I joined, and I told them I was really glad because I don't like conforming to things that I don't really believe or that I don't think are right. So it was a good time for me to join Buddhism. So now we're a separate group. The temple was the temple here and in Japan, and we have our lay organization. We actually have a Buddhist organization or Buddhist center at 17th and Potrero in San Francisco. It used to be a nursing school, and we've been there since probably the early 80s or so, quite a while. And I like to say that Rosa Parks visited our cultural center. She was the first person given the humanitarian award through our Buddhist organization. And I stood out, me and other people, hundreds of us probably, in the fog with my hair frizzling up. And I bought her these baby breath flowers and some candy and a card and said, you're my hero. And so it was wonderful. So thank you for asking.
Nice, very nice.
Yeah, in Dr. King's
Thank you
speech,
for sharing. Yes. Huh?
Yes. Yeah, in Dr. King's speech, I have a dream. In what ways does it relate to the principles of Buddhism? What do you think, Ms. Sandra?
I think in every way, because he was so peaceful. That was his whole, that was the premise of his life, I guess, is to be peaceful, even if people are sticking dogs on you and spraying you with water holes or whatever, then, to resist being violent. So I think, one of his favorite people, I believe, is Mahatma Gandhi.
That's
And
right.
so, yeah, he
That is
followed
right.
him, followed his principles. And so I think it connects in every way. And I think that he would be happy to know that there's so many African American Buddhists who, believe in peaceful means and all of that. Yeah.
Nice.
And
That's very nice.
I think Dalai Lama also recognized
Dalai
it.
Lama.
So, Bunny,
To follow up, in Dr. King's speech, I have a dream. In what ways does it relate to the principles of Buddhism?
oh, she just answered it.
Oh, she just answered that? You just answered that.
Well, sort of. I mean, I think Dr. King
You did?
expects us.
I'm just
I think-
wanting to know. I just wanted to get it out of Miss Sandra. No, I was very satisfied because that's so true. With the non-violence approach is what really will get you, because there's other ways. I mean, the way that the civil rights movement came to place and kind of rise up. If I said that wrong, if I said that right, I mean, it was a lot of violence already. Now, to counter that with more violence, I don't think there would be I Have a Dream speech. I don't know what kind of world it would be during that time. So, yes. So, let me just, I guess we'll make this light. It's a little kind of serious now. But this is a good kind of serious. So, what is your favorite pastime, Miss Sandra? What's your hobby? What ways do you spend your free time? We're curious. We're nosy like that.
Well, I like reading, writing, music, people. I like eating and photography and shopping. So that's how I like to spend my time.
I can relate to shopping, number one. She's a very good shopper. Oh my God. She has an eye for good things and not expensive. So I like going with her. I want more though.
You're also in real estate market, right, Miss Sandra?
I am a newly licensed real estate agent. I've only had my license a little less than a year, only about 8 or 9 months now. So I'm really excited because I took two different times to get going and get started. So I'm excited about it. I said I wanted to work for this place, and before I knew it, they recruited me. And the young Caucasian woman, is actually from my city in the Midwest. So it's just been this really interesting scenario with her calling me in and saying, "Oh, I'm from Rockford, Illinois, too." And she hired and she knows a young woman who's also a Buddhist. I knew her longer, and she happens to be my manager's best friend. And then she hired a young Palestinian gentleman, and he happens to be my dentist. My dentist is also Palestinian, and he happens to be her tax preparer. So it's just been this wonderful experience for me here in the Bay. Crazy.
So what do you think 2025? It will be a buyer or a seller market?
I think it will probably be a seller's market, I think.
So, yeah, I think so. I think so too. Because especially in California, I think a lot of, I don't know if this is correct news, but a lot of San Franciscans actually are moving either Texas or Las Vegas because the property right now is so expensive. So it is a seller's market in 2025.
Wow.
Right?
But after the fire,
That's good
fire
to know.
changed that.
That's so
I
good to
know.
know.
Yeah. Well,
I think the
listen,
fire could change that, though. I'm sorry.
yeah.
Because
Fire could change that?
I think the fire could change that to a certain degree, particularly in Southern Cal, because they'll be not wanting to build there, but other people might want to buy there. So that could probably be very interesting. Thank you for asking.
Yes. Is there any website they can contact you or your phone number, for them to contact you being a real estate agent? Would you like to?
Absolutely. Should I put it in the chat or what should I do?
Just say it, and because it's recorded, so people can.
Okay, well, I'm Sandra Jeter. I'm with Berkshire Hathaway Franciscan Homes in San Francisco. It's at 677 Portola Drive. And the phone number, my cell is 415-760-3241. And my email is Sangeet, SANGEET, 660@gmail.com. So I'll look forward to hearing from anybody who thinks I can help. Thank you.
Yes, check it out, guys. You're in good hands. You're in very good.
Yes. And also, would you like to give a shout out to your family and friends who is watching us tonight?
Well, to all my family and friends on TikTok and Facebook and Instagram, wherever they are, on the phone. Just hello and thanks to this wonderful group of people who loved me and supported me and encouraged me my whole life. And I think all they wanted was for me to be my best. And so I'm trying to do that. And Buddhism helps me to do that. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Miss Sandra G. Miss Sandra G. All right now.
Thank you so much for being with us tonight. Thank you. God bless you, and
Much love
good luck.
here.
Good luck in your endeavors and the market. And I know you're gonna make it. I know this is just your first year. You're gonna be in real estate for a very long time. I can tell.
I hope so.
Yeah, it's not an easy job, but I think you have a good future there. You have the personality.
Patience is a virtue.
Thank you.
Thank you. You take care, Miss Sandra. See you soon. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye. So, my dear Bunny.
Hi, Di. Hello, my dear
Hello, my dear.
Sansu.
Yeah. So thank you for introducing us to Miss Sandra, you guys. But this time, our next video will be about my challenge. This is my new segment in the show about challenging some of this, YouTube videos, that they said this works and that works. So this is my second challenge. It's about when they put different stuff and see if it really cleans your pots and pans. So check out my video.
Hi guys, this is my challenge for the week. This is about the solution that I always watch on TV or in not TV but Reel or TikTok. That's a solution that has a Coke, Coca-Cola, and also baking soda, water, dish soap, and of course white vinegar. So let's see about this challenge. I guess the foam is taking it away. So let's see if it really gonna take the rust on my on my pan. Okay, so let's scrub it and see if it really works. If it really take it out. Take out the rust. Let's see if it's really real and it really works. Oh my god, it's starting to really come out. Oh my god, you guys, really works. I guess you just need more elbow grease to it. Look. It's getting there. It's not the way they put it on TV or in Reel that it will come out like everything. I think you have to do it like 2 or 3 times. You know what I mean? So this is my second time and see how it works this time. Oh yeah, it does. Oh my god. Look, you guys, it's starting to get lighter and lighter. So you really have to do it like 2 or 3 times. If it's really pretty deep rust in your pan. Okay? So, oh my god. So remember that. Remember that combination, you guys. It's a vinegar, white vinegar. So look, it helped a little bit. So, ta-da! See you guys again for the next challenge. Bye.
Challenge that I have just to show you, because as I said, we always watch all these videos and reels and Instagram and all that. So I hope it helped. I was really shocked too when I did the video. I'm like, oh, they're not lying on this one. Did you see that, Bonnie? What I did?
I did. I'm still thinking, like, you know what? I want to try these different things that they show. And thank God you thought of that, because it does help. Like, you want ideas like how to, there's a lot. And that one thing, if it's money saver, oh, come on. And it's easy to do. Why not? So thank you for thinking of that, Dai. Thank you.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
yeah. Now let's talk about our next guest. Now, this one, I'm trying to be, diplomatic and serious about this one because, he's a very prestigious man. And this is my first time meeting him. And I'm so excited to know more about him, or our audience really excited to know more about him. He's the founder of ReplaceTheFed.com. He's an inventor. He's a scientist. I think he's everything. So, without further ado, because we're going to be here all night to introduce him with all his background. He's a scholar, all of that. So, please help me welcome Dr. Bazad Imani. Hi, Dr. Imani.
Hello, everyone. How are you guys?
How you doing?
Very good. I have a connection with the Filipino community. I do. My internal medicine guy is Dr. Kabakian. He is an excellent physician.
Oh, nice. That's wonderful.
Is one of the best. And the judge in my divorce case was Judge Renee Reina.
Mhm.
And she was of Filipino origins. Although she voted against me, I loved her so much.
Filipinos can talk, right? Filipinos can talk.
Yeah, she was great. It's just the laws in California are so awkward, but she has a great personality.
Okay, this is the
Nice.
question. So you've tried already adobo then? and pancit. Do you know those food?
I don't know. I don't know. Sorry.
Not
I'm
the
sorry.
food.
Noodles
Not
one.
the food. Not the food.
Not the food. They haven't introduced you to the food, huh?
Not yet. Not yet. I'm willing to ask you to take me to lunch sometime, or I buy you
There
guys
you go,
lunch.
Miss Sansu. There you go.
There you go. Okay.
Let her cook.
so-
Let her cook. She can cook. Oh my goodness.
Thank you. Thank you.
Or I can cook
So,
too. I'll share. I'll put in.
well, Dr. Imani, we're so honored to have you in our show tonight. I mean, I can't believe it. Were you prestige person that, with us, we're just regular. But anyway, can you tell us a little bit about yourself to our viewers out there?
Well, as you know, all good-looking guys are born in Iran.
Don't make me laugh because I'm going to start coughing. I'm just recovering from my cold.
So I'm one of them. I'm Iranian, and I came here when I was 15 years old. But I try to keep my accents because I want to keep my identity intact.
You don't have to hide it. I mean, but you're good looking effect. You don't have to hide it.
You're not lying about that. No, you're not.
No, I have a dry sense of humor, by the way.
No, you're okay. You're okay. So, what's your question, Miss Bunny?
Well, nice to meet you, Dr. Imani. Like I said, you were not lying. Good looking. I believe you now. I've been looking out for this Iranian man now. All right. So, I'm just, I wanted to know, in honor of Dr. King's birthday today, as it is our topic for tonight, it's his birthday. What three qualities do you believe Dr. Martin Luther King exemplifies that resonates with the Muslim religion's perspective?
Well, equal opportunity, and that we are all the same under the law,
Right.
and we should all treat each other as human beings. I think that was his message.
Right.
And I know the times of Dr. MLK because it was like a struggle for civil rights and the issues with the white people versus black and other minorities. But I can tell you that if he was alive today, he would have stood up for the rights of the white people too. Because right now, black, red, yellow, white, we are all oppressed. Black, red, yellow, white, we all oppressed people should unite. We are right now under a very, very, very strenuous times. Our incomes have gone down. 65% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck.
Yes.
And Bill Clinton talked about a pink elephant in the room, and his Clintonite kind of rhetorical examples was trying to paint that the Republicans or the white people are the enemies, that the white are the big elephant in the room that should not be ignored. But the thing is that it is not really the white people, it is everyone. All of the races are affected by the times. We have the technological times that are kind of taking our jobs away. We have got problems with security problems with our jobs. And so everybody is in a very convoluted fashion feeling insecurity as we live. We have insecurities about the life and the future, and it is across the races. So if MLK was alive today, he would have extended the rainbow to include everyone. if the white people came into this country on the ships of immigrant ships, and if the blacks came in on the slave ships, we are all in the same boat tonight.
I agree. I agree with what you said. And I think during that time, during the civil rights movements, it was just that at that particular time, it was more of the oppression on black people. You know, when black people were segregated, black people were not allowed to enjoy the privilege of being in America, you know, and in which they were forced to be here to begin with. When he mentioned I Have a Dream, when his speech about I Have a Dream, I really think of it as not just for the black people. He wants equality for all. So if whoever is oppressed during that time, he would be standing by with those people, regardless what color they were. I think that was the greatest message that, and he was sincere about that. You know, he died for it. So you know, he was ready, and I think he knew at some point that he could die for this.
Yeah.
You know, especially during that time when the black people were so powerless. So to have somebody like that who's strong enough and be willing to face it all. So he didn't just stand for the black people. It was just so happened that they were the greatest. That was the time when it was greater for the black people. You know, the problem was focused on them. The spotlight was on them. So.
Absolutely, you're correct. And I think if he was alive today, he would have wanted to mandate freedom.
Of course.
That's what we are lacking right now. We don't enjoy our liberties and freedoms.
Exactly. Correct.
Because we are constrained by these prisons they have put around us. It's the financial, historical, family. We have to get out of these prisons that they have put around us. And so I think a new MLK should address the fears, the insecurities of everyone, including the white people. And I don't blame the white rage right now because they are feeling that they are behind right now from the life. The life is too fast. It's going so fast, and we are not on the bandwagon.
I agree.
That's what it is. That's what it is. So, where are all good-looking guys born from?
It's looking right at me right now. I'm looking at the person right now, so I'm getting ready to plan a trip to Iran or something. I don't know where the Iranian men are. You might want to help me there.
You're more than welcome to go to my mom's apartment and stay with us. You don't have to get a hotel.
Oh my goodness.
And where are you physically located yourself?
Say that again.
Where are you physically located?
Physically.
Okay, now I'm not setting up.
Okay,
a date
now
right
is the
now, you guys.
match.com. What are we now?
I'm gonna go behind the scene on that date thing. Okay,
I'm actually
Okay.
in Daly City. I'm located in Daly City.
Okay.
yeah. So, Dr. Imani. Okay, go back to Dr. King right now. As a Muslim, okay, with this quote that he mentioned about "I have a dream," you know that one day, all God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will be able to join hands and sing "Free at last, free at last." Thank God Almighty, we are free at last. So, what that quote relate? Does it relate to you, or did he miss anything important in that speech?
Yes, what made the message of MLK so powerful was that he was submerged. He was immensely under the influence of Christianity. And Christianity played a major role in forming his opinion, his view of the world. So when he said, "I've seen the promised land," oh my God, I've seen the promised land. You know, he was basically submerged into the sea or the ocean of Christianity. That made his heart very clear, very bright.
Mm-hmm.
And so, having said that, the Muslims believe in Jesus Christ,
Mm-hmm.
especially we, the Shiites. We are evangelical Muslims because we pray for the second coming of Jesus Christ.
Oh, wow, that's
Because,
interesting.
yeah, we pray for the second coming of Jesus Christ in our prayers, sometimes
Oh,
5 times a day, because
oh,
we think when he comes back, he will establish the government of peace and justice that will last for 3 to 5,000 years.
wow.
So we are looking forward to the second coming of Jesus Christ.
Well, I have
Nice.
another question for you. They did mention that Blessed Mother is has a big impact in the Quran.
Of course,
Is that
yeah, he's
true?
the most mentioned person
Mm-hmm.
in the in among the ladies in Quran. There is a whole chapter under his name. It's called the chapter of Mary. The thing is that Mary has a very special effect into the Muslim religion because of
Wow.
because of her behavior and what happened to her.
Mm-hmm.
And some people who were her enemies, when she got pregnant by Archangel Gabriel, she had to flee the place in Jerusalem and walk about 80 miles to Nazareth, where
Wow.
she gave birth to Jesus Christ because she was fearful of her life being, she was going to be killed or something. So we have a lot of verses that talk about Virgin Mary and her father and her ancestors. He was from the Omran tribe, which was a very, very famous tribe in the Jerusalem and those areas. So if you want, we can go over that in another session. But I have to go
Yes.
because I have a 10 o'clock with some other groups.
Yes. Oh, okay. So, lastly, Dr. Imani, we don't want to take too much of your time.
Sure.
If you have a conversation with Dr. King right now, if he's alive, what would you want to have with Dr. King in today's world? What would like the conversation with him? What kind of conversation?
I would say, Dr. King, please address the inequality, the wage inequality that we are experiencing right now. We are all falling behind.
Yes.
We are all falling, but this economy is not working for us. The economy is only working for the top 10% or the top 1%,
Yeah.
not for the bottom 65%. We are falling behind.
Yes.
So let's look at equal opportunity in wages so we can have a decent life.
That's right.
Yes. Well,
Agree.
thank you so much, Dr. Imani. Thank you for spending time with us. Thank you
Sure.
for your patience. And would you like to say hi to our neighbors, our online family and friends? Would you like to say hi?
Yeah, I'm very lonely. If you guys want me to buy you lunch, give me a buzz. Come on over. We'll take you lunch. Filipino lunch.
Hi. I
Filipino
can tell
lunch.
I can tell he's a single man. So
Hello.
check his website, you guys. Check his website. And
Replace the
you can
Fed.
contact him also.
ReplaceTheFed.com.
Okay.
There you go. There you go. So,
All right.
ladies, check him out. Check him out. Well, thank you so much,
Thank you
Dr.
so much, Dr.
You
Imani. Nice to meet
know,
you.
stay
Nice to meet you.
safe.
Bye bye, guys. Thank you so
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
much.
God
Bye.
bless. Bye-bye. So,
I don't know.
Di. Hello, Di. Bye.
Inday, I'm here. I'm here, Inday. Oh my God,
Yes.
that was amazing. This was
No.
really, it is a serious conversation, and yet it's something that anybody can have. And having those two brilliant
Yes.
individuals in front of us. Now I'm out of words. I'm so like in awe of all of this, Dai.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you for inviting me as your co-host. I
Oh,
hope I did justice to your show. But
Yes, you
we've
did.
done this more.
What a
This is
day.
not the first time, Dai. This is not the first time that we did this, and it's always MLK. It's all well, not most of the time. It was MLK. Remember?
Oh, you're right. So we gotta do this more often.
Hello,
We got
Dai. Hello, Indai. Hello, Indai. We can do this. This is fun. This is
yes.
really fun. I hope people out there will really care to watch because the ones that have not, because they can learn a lot, and yeah,
Yes.
come
And I
watch and learn and connect. What else
yes.
can we do?
Yes.
But I
Thank
really agree with Miss Sandra was really on point with everything that we asked her and getting to understand Buddhism and all that and getting to know her, but also with Dr. Imani. What he really said was just it's nice to know that our Muslim brothers and our Muslim brothers and sisters and families actually agree with Dr. Martin Luther King. With
what he stands for.
what he stands for and what he believed in, and it was very pure. It was very sincere, coming from his heart. Nothing
Yes.
outrageous, very human, humanly. Yeah.
Thank you so much, my dear. Thank you, my sister
My sister from
from
all the
another
mothers.
mother or another father.
Agoy in town ang mga sala sa atong mga ginikanan,
Mga
atong inahan
that
mabulgar dire. Sus, a sister
only.
from a different mother taani.
Well, thank you. God bless you, my dear. Hope to see you
I
soon.
get you.
Take care.
Mwah.
Love you, girl. See you.
Bye. Love
Bye.
you back. Bye-bye.
Oh, director, the video for
Po, si Orlino de la Cruz ay kapitan po ng Patal Pinto sa
he put
sa
down
Patal Pinatubo. Nagpapasalamat po ako sa Aita Tribe Foundation. Nagpapasalamat po ako uli sa mga bigay niyo po. Dito po ay lumiwanag na po ang namin po, community namin po. Naulit ko lang po, nagpapasalamat ako sa inyo po.
Ayun po yung pinatubo, yung may pag.
The Sansu Show. The Sansu Show.
Feel like happiness is the truth. Because clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Here come bad news talking this and that. Give me all you got, don't hold it back.
We're in Hollywood, and actually for the Oscar Award street corner, and we would like to ask anyone who will be voting for one of the nominees, who you think will be the winner?
Amy Adams.
Amy Adams. Why?
I just saw that movie. I liked it.
Yeah, you like
Yeah,
it?
she's good.
What is it? What's about the movie that you like?
I liked her boobs.
Julia Roberts?
I think that Sally Hawkins,
Sally Hunter?
American Hustle.
America. You must be a husband.
I would say Christian Bale, American Hustle.
Oh, this is my favorite too. Okay. What do you think her is going to win?
I think he's going to win the original screenplay.
Yeah, I mean, why?
Possibly because it's more out of it's not down the mainstream.
I know everybody likes Frozen. Have you seen the movie?
Not yet.
Not yet? Oh, you need to see it. It's beautiful. And this is my piece to be your mom. Oh, so how you like it so far?
Oh, like all movies.
Like all movies? So, let's chip it in visual effects. Which one you think is gonna win? Gravity? The Habit, Iron Man 3, The Lone Ranger, Star Trek Into Darkness.
I think The Hobbit. I think The Hobbit. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I saw the movie too. It was pretty long though.
It was.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Sansu Show. My God, it's a dream come true. I'm here at the Dolby Theater for the 86th Annual Academy Award celebration. And this, my God, thanks for the nice weather because it was raining pretty bad yesterday. Oh my God, look at my hair right now. It's a little bit pretty because it stopped raining. But this is just the preliminary part of the award night. Later on, there will be all the big celebrities coming in, and we have all these different networks all over the world. So please enjoy all the footage that we're gonna have today. And we're gonna be everywhere. I'm gonna meet Oscar. I've been waiting for that day to meet him and kiss him. I don't know if I can kiss him though. There's so many securities over here. And who you want to see today? And who you think is gonna win?
It's the Sansu Show.
Check this out. We have Robin from GMA Good Morning America. My God, it's a dream come true to see her in person and hopefully to meet her later on. And oh my God, this is really amazing. And I can't wait for her to get up in her rehearsal so I can actually have a picture with her and also maybe interview her a little bit, just a little bit. That's why I'm so excited. I mean, every time I wake up in the morning, it's the first person I watch is the Good Morning America.
I have a camera.
So, oh my God, this is all the excitement. Actually, you can hear all these people. Look at all the screaming. Look at everyone is so excited. It's almost here. Who you think is gonna win as the best director?
Director? I mean, I love like American Hustle. So the director name, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
it's a good one. It's a good one.
Well,
It's a good choice.
Really?
It's a good choice.
Or like Gravity, maybe?
Oh yes, Gravity is good too.
Yes.
Diba? Oh, diba? Alam niya! Oh my God! Talaga naman, mga Pilipino. Say that again, my dear. Diba? Oh my God, we're having so much fun here. And I know we're almost up to the stairs. And this is the red carpet where everyone really walks. And also, every time we're going to walk, this is going to be special because we're both pretty today. Aren't we?
Hello, Mr. Oscar. Can you say something about the event tonight? Really? Is it going to be that way? Oh, thank you for inviting me today. You are so sweet. Good? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're here. We just came down from upstairs for the theater this tonight's event. And oh my God, look at all this commotion because we're getting so excited. Pretty soon all the celebrities will be walking down the aisle. And I would like to say thank you for tuning in and hope you enjoy our show. All the footage that we collected all from this celebration. And good luck to all the nominees. And hopefully, we'll see them again. And hope to come back here next year. Thank you and God bless. Love, I'm sorry, one more. Love, peace, and joy. With the Sansu Show. Again, love. Again, love, peace, and joy. Thank you.
Oh my God, you guys, that's what we call the look back segment. And that was in the 86th Oscar Award. And that's why I showed it to you because the Oscar Award is coming up pretty soon this year. And That was an honor. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Robin Roberts, she was so nice to me. Well, she was the only one actually available at that time, you know. That, and she was just so humble. I just said, "Can I talk to you and have a picture?" And she was just, really humble. She's a nice in person because she didn't know me, and it was so cute. But for the cheering, like Sansu, Sansu. I can't wait to go back to the Oscar, award again, you guys. You never know. It might happen this year. You never know. Because we're still trying to do that movie about Mama's life. But hopefully someone out there will just say, "Oh, Sansu, let me help you put the movie together." You never know. Dreams do come true. So, you guys, I just want to thank you so much for all my guests tonight. I mean, it's unbelievable. Sorry that we can run a little longer, but it was so exciting, and we have so much to talk about when it comes to Dr. Martin Luther King. Because we owe him a lot, and as I mentioned, if he was here today, he probably have made a big difference in what's happening now in racism and the equality and the unity and all that stuff that he stands for, And I just want to thank first of all my girl right there, Bunny, Louisa Ball Mendoza, Miss Sandra Jitter, and also Dr. Bezard Imani. Yeah, I pronounced it right, Bezard Imani. So thank you so much, PHLB Radio Viva Las Vegas, led by Johan Sison. And also, thank you, my online family and friends, for being there with me all the time. Thank you for your comments and stuff like that. I'm sorry, we didn't have a chance to answer some of your questions and some of your comments, but I will check back with you, and look at some of the comments that you made so I can focus on it next week. Okay, so thank you for tuning in. I love you guys, and I hope I feel better next week. I hope you didn't hear me coughing a while ago. You probably did. But God bless you. And don't forget to spay your neuter your pets, your household pets. So love, peace, and joy. God bless you all. See you soon. Bye.